guys, welcome to another what I eat in a week video now that I have more uni projects to do and less time to cook. Starting with Monday, as usual, I started with my high protein mug cake topped with a sliced mango. Afterwards, I went on to edit my last video until it was lunchtime. For lunch, I started by putting the fettuccine in the pan after the water was boiling. Meanwhile, I smashed the tofu and mixed it with some barbecue sauce, salt and garlic powder. When the pasta was done, I drained it, added some butter so it wouldn't stick, and then put it in a plate mixed with the tofu. I also added some unplated tomatoes to spice things up. And because I can't eat without finishing with something sweet, I mixed some of my favorite strawberry high-protein yogurt with some granola. After a heavy study session, I decided to make myself a wild berry smoothie. I mixed blackberries with raspberries and blended them until I was able to fit in a banana because I was running out of space. After my smoothie was done, I took a quick walk just to get out of the house and get some fresh air and catch some sun rays. Back home, for dinner, I started by washing and cutting some potatoes which I then seasoned with olive oil, garlic powder and salt. I also cut some seitan and added barbecue sauce, garlic powder and, well, salt again. And yes, I always use the same seasoning because I'm boring like that and if it works, it works. To finish off the day and as a study motivation because we all know I need some, I ate some dark chocolate. For Tuesday's breakfast, I wanted to spice up my usual breakfast and give it some fall vibes, so I added an apple to my usual recipe. I then added mango on top because we have way too many mangoes in this house, so I need to get rid of them. I think it would taste better with more apples and cinnamon, but you know, this is what I had. Also, I was actually running late for a meeting, so I was only able to finally eat breakfast afterwards almost at noon, which made me way too full to actually eat lunch. So instead, I opted by a pre-made smoothie and went to the gym, which I forgot to record. Back home, I ate my lunch in the afternoon, which was the same as Monday's dinner. I also started making my dinner, which was a creamy carrot soup. To start, I put some water and vegetable cubes in the pan. I then chopped some onions, peeled and also chopped carrots and added in the tofu so the soup had more protein and also kept me feeling fuller. For the special ingredients, I added a can of coconut milk and fresh parsley. I let it all cook in low heat, and while I was waiting for it to be ready, I made myself a vegan cheese toast, which is one of my go-tos and I absolutely adore bread. I pretty much eat it every single day. When the soup was cooked, I just blended everything until it became nice and smooth. This soup went straight into my top 3 best soups I ever made. It was so smooth and rich. I definitely recommend it. To finish off the day, I ate the Magnum chocolate ice cream because you can never have enough chocolate in a single day. For breakfast, this time I decided to add raspberries to my mug cake and let me tell you, I think this is the best combo yet. As usual, I topped it with some mango, but it would taste so nice if you added some more raspberries or other berries on top. I spent the morning studying and then for lunch I had my leftover soup and went straight to the gym for my back day. When I came back, as a snack I added raspberries, strawberries, blackberries and a banana to my blender and just blended everything together. I also added some chocolate cereal for the extra crunch. I was actually going for a smoothie bowl, but I forgot strawberries make everything more watery, so I ended up with a normal smoothie but in a bowl. I usually always make dinner as soon as I come back from the gym so I can get it off the way and I have more time to study without distractions. On this day, I put some pre-cut vegetables in a pan, then added some linguine in another pan and sliced some seitan into small cubes to put it into yet another pan. I know it's a lot of pans and we all hate washing dishes, but the end result is very much worth it. I seasoned the seitan with shocking barbecue sauce and teriyaki sauce and the vegetables with salt and garlic powder. When the pasta was done, I mixed it in with the veggies and added some butter for extra flavor. Lastly, I added the seitan and dinner was all set. Then, after some studying, I got hungry again and made myself some toast, but this time with a vegan cream cheese spread and then just called it a day. On Thursday, I went for my normal with no extra ingredients mug cake and topped it with 3 nectarines just to, get some variation from the mangoes. I spent the morning studying and filming some reels for my bookstagram, and then I ate lunch, which, as usual, was the same as the previous day's dinner. I finished the meal with a peach soy yogurt before heading to the gym for my shoulder day. I was sick of studying, so after the gym I went for a nice, relaxing walk near the beach. When I came back home, I was starving, so I ate some bread while I put pre-made veggie burgers in the oven. To complete my quick dinner, I toasted some bread, added a vegan cheese spread to it, some vegan cheese, and the veggie burger. I also ate some tomatoes on the side. And yes, I'm very aware one of the burgers was left out, but I didn't feel like putting it in the bread with the other one, so it stayed like that, just existing, not very ecstatic, but at least it's realistic. For dessert, I ate an ice cream. On Friday, I took the day off for a small road trip, so I had to wake up pretty early so I could leave my house to go to the gym. It was a bit rainy and still dark, and I just felt like going straight back to bed, but leg day was calling me. Afterwards, I prepared my breakfast at home and then just ate it in the car. It was the same as the one I had on Wednesday, so I added raspberries to my usual mug cake and then I topped it with my usual mango. The first stop on my road trip was this beautiful garden which was full of statues and just felt really peaceful. While I was there, I ate a few orange crackers, which are actually pretty amazing. Afterwards, I was starving and I went to a picnic park which screamed fall and ate my burger with tomatoes and fries. My dessert was a pear because sadly I didn't bring any chocolate with me. The next and last stop was this gorgeous beach. I got home pretty late, which meant that I had no time to cook dinner, so I just ordered pizza and it had vegan chicken, cheese and mushrooms on it. 10 out of 10 would recommend it. It was my first time trying it and it tasted amazing. I finished off with some strawberry yogurt and went straight to bed as I was exhausted. On Saturday, I also went for my raspberry-filled mug cake, so you can tell I really enjoyed this little combo. Saturdays are always my cleaning day, so I dusted my shelves and desk, changed my sheets and vacuumed my floor. Because I had no leftover lunch since I ordered pizza and was low on time, I decided to just cook some seitan and eat it with toast. It's not an ecstatic meal, but it tastes good, it's quick and still has a lot of protein. As I was cooking seitan for dinner, I decided to also get started on dinner. So I chopped the seitan and put some on the pan for lunch and the rest on the tray for dinner. I seasoned both with barbecue sauce, garlic powder and salt, so the same old. Then I washed my sweet potatoes, peeled them and just cut them. I added them into the tray as well and seasoned it with olive oil, garlic powder and salt. You know this by heart by now. I then added 4 bread slices into the toaster, and while the bread was getting nice and crunchy, I started eating the seitan because I'm weird like that and I can't wait for food. When the toast was done, I added my vegan cream cheese spread and it only lasted for about 4 seconds before I ate it because I was starving. I left for the gym for my upper back day, and when I came back, I ate as a snack some peaches and nectarines with some chocolate cereal. I also ate plain bread because it was fresh and it was calling my name and I can't say no to bread. I then turned on the oven and went back for more studying while dinner cooked. Later on, I ate my meal and finished off with some seedless grapes for dessert. For breakfast, as usual, and I bet you guys wanna see this coming, I had my plain mug cake, but this time with a mango and a nectarine on top. On this day, I had my data science hackathon, which lasts from 8 AM to 7:30 PM, so that means I pretty much spent the whole day on my desk. I had a lunch break, which I took advantage of to, eat lunch, duh, but to also go to the gym for my leg day. Then, back home, I had as a snack some yogurt with another nectarine and some granola on top. And, of course, I had to put it in my coconut ball because would this really be a what I eat in a week video without a coconut ball? When my hackathon was finally over, for dinner I put some seitan in a pan, and I know I don't need to tell you what I seasoned it with because after this video I'm sure you know it by now. The rest of my dinner was half of a piece of a watermelon because it was late and I couldn't be bothered to cook anything else. For dessert, I ate a toast with vegan cheese and called it a day because I had to finish editing this video, and now this just became some sort of video inception. And with this being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please show the like button some love, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!